Thought some guys came up big. I mean, really did throughout the lineup. It was some guys put together some competitive at bats, and you kind of felt like it was coming. You never know when it's going to happen, but guys swung the bat good.
You speak specifically to Michael and Cameron at the bottom of the lineup and how well they hit today.
Yeah, I thought Berglund had a really good day. I mean, I really thought the inning, probably in the second inning, I'm not sure it was that inning, but we had we had 2 outs on 5 pitches. He went up there and had him a good 7, 8 pitch at bat and got on base. I can't remember if he got on by a hit or a walk.
He got on by a hit.
Yeah, but it was really good at bat and extended the inning, and then we ended up scoring a couple runs, which I thought was really big at that time in the game. And then Cam swung the bat down there pretty good also.
How's it?
I was just gonna say, going off that, I think it was in the third. You guys were leading. It might have been a tie ball game, or maybe you had a 1-run lead. But Young gets out there in that pickle at third base, and then Garcia, I think, got a little bit greedy going for a second, and kind of looked like 2 runs that could have crossed the dish, get out. So, but that next
It was a
inning
big
was in the
hit though.
fourth
It
game.
made it 3-1.
3-1, right?
Yeah, it was a 2-1 game, and he singles, and it's a big hit to make it 3-1. Like you said, after we left, a guy kind of stranded over there. Didn't get him in with 2 outs, and then he gets a big 2-out hit.
And then the next inning, Cam comes in, doubles down the left field line. Just speak to Cam and his opportunity.
Well, we need to get him going. I mean, obviously he's a guy that swung the bat his whole life. He swung the bat in the fall, and we hit him leadoff opening day because we thought he was a guy and thought he could really be in there every day. And it's good to see him get going. It will be better if we do get him going. That's for sure. Because he really had a really nice at bat there against a left-hander. Laid off some pitches that were tough. Got ahead in the count. Laid off some breaking balls and change-ups, and really did a good job getting himself in good counts, which is what he needs to do. It's good to see.
Defensively and pitching-wise, just between John Henry, Patterson, Lanning, Freeman, and this is a group. Arizona, they were swinging the bat well coming in here. I mean, I think they were third nationally in batting average, third in doubles. Just collectively to be able to keep them to only 1 run tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they've seen the arms that they saw tonight. I'm not taking anything away from them, but we knew kind of coming in they saw good arms over this past weekend. But before that, not really sure. And all those guys executed pretty well. John Henry probably needs to be a little more efficient, but at the same time, he had pretty good fastball command and kind of pitched out of a couple of jams. And really thought everybody threw the ball pretty well. I think Jacob would probably tell you he could be a little sharper. And Erickson had the 1 inning. We scored 6. He went back out there. He was probably wasn't real good the first 2 hitters, and then settled in and threw a little bit better.
The scores are blowout, but how crucial was it still to see John Henry and Erickson both get out of those jams?
Well, I mean, those guys, they're going to have to pitch out of jams for sure. And, they executed pitches when they needed to. And it's not always going to work out that way, but obviously it was good.
You guys getting a little bit of a jam there in the top of the 5th where they get 2 on, and Michael Davis has that unbelievable double play. Just from your perspective, what did you see from the dugout over there, being able to watch him?
I mean, he's getting in position to throw as he's catching the ball, which is what he should be doing. He's got a little length with him, so he's able to catch it. I mean, I don't know that a shorter guy catches it. It was a big double play, and I think the hitter before that hits a ball off of us. Was it Patterson pitching or Lanning?
I think it was Patterson.
Patterson. Yeah, and so it was a big double play. It was a good play. Glad he made the play. Glad he got in there, and he actually had some good at bats after his first one. So seems like we're all having a little bit of a hard time remembering exactly what happened. How y'all feel about it, but it's a lot of times you got to sit back down. And I mean, the biggest thing is we're competitive throughout the lineup. The guys were competitive on the mound. Played pretty good defense. other than the one play there late we'd like to make, and it's guy makes it look pretty easy most of the time. So
How crucial is it to get Gardner going? He had a good late half of that series over the weekend. And
Yeah.
a good game today.
yeah, I mean, we really felt like he's been coming for about the last 10 days probably, or more, I would say. Thought he started swinging the bat pretty good against Cal, and then had a good game against New Mexico. And anytime a guy's hitting in the middle of your order, it's always good to get him going. And it's not always going to reflect it in the box score. I mean, just his presence, being able to separate balls and strikes is good. And also, I mean, a lot of teams respect that. He can really handle the bat. I mean, they play the corners in a lot of times because he's shown the ability to push and drag, which is awesome for a guy hitting in the middle of the order. Even though you don't ask him to do it a lot, but it's still pretty good that he can.
Nose is only one RBI on the night, but there in the fifth, you pinch hit Grant Little. I know he's been in and out of the lineup. I don't know if he's been a little bit banged up, but just nice to see somebody when you call upon him there in a pinch hitting role to
Yeah,
kind of stretch the lead.
we have been emphasizing that we're going to use all 33 guys, and guys got to be ready, and it's a tough spot. I mean, it's because you got all the belief in the world and trust in Ryan Long. I mean, he's had a bunch of big at bats for us. At the same time, it looked like it was just a really good matchup for Grant, and as much as you want Ryan to be able to go up there, it's just a better matchup at that time, and Grant made it paid off, made it look kind of easy.
How good's it been in the last 5 days, either at the plate or on the mound, for all these guys that transferred in, all these freshmen, to get so many good at bats and so many just looks on the mound too from all these guys they've seen?
I think we're going to continue to grow. I mean, every day we get to come out here is an opportunity for these guys to learn something and get a little bit better. I don't think by any means we're a finished product. I thought we did handle the bat a little bit better today at times. Obviously, the 2-out hits are big. Ran the bases pretty good for the most part today. But I really think, this group's going to continue to work. They like to play, and they should continue we should continue to see some progress as we go, which is what you're looking for. I mean, I think we're just getting started.
There's a lot clicking right now, and the guys in the locker room can sure feel it. I don't know. I just think this group of guys loves to play the game, and come out here in front of 4,500 people, and almost I guess it was a sellout crowd, and it's good when you have a bunch of guys like that just want to come out and play, and I think that's probably the biggest reason why it's clicking right now is just because the guys are enjoying it. And having good at bats, throwing the ball well, and playing well right now. So
Between Berglund, Cam Warren, too, a couple of new faces for this team this year, just finally seem to have things rolling at the plate. How much more length does that bring for you guys throughout your lineup?
Oh, it brings a bunch, especially with guys, and even guys like Trevor Paradowski coming in and getting in a bat. Guys like John McMillan coming and getting the bats. It's gonna take repetitions, and that's what this game is all about. So it's pretty important for those guys to. Cam, struggled a little bit to begin the year. I kind of told him after that ground out to third, and I think it was like the second or third inning. I was like, dude, just hit a ball up the middle, please. And he finally came through and hit that one up the middle, that line drive. But it's big. It's really important to get those new guys kind of accustomed to this crowd and this atmosphere, and some good arms from Arizona.
Why was the hitting so comfortable with 2 outs today? Got 8 2-out RBIs.
I'm not sure. I guess it's just how the baseball goes, as Ron Washington would say. But it's fun to play with 2 outs, and I think these guys kind of embrace it. It's kind of like hitting with 2 strikes, man. You just got to embrace the moment and go from there.
You guys were up 2-1 when you go into the third. Young kind of gets picked off in that pickle, and then Garcia gets that double but gets out at third, scores a run, but then you get left at third base just 90 feet away. But you guys able to come back in the fourth and score a couple more runs to kind of stretch it out. Just at that point, do you think those following frames offensively were were pretty big just to be able to respond and, put up runs even though you'd left a couple out there, to be able to kind of stretch the lead and take control of it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of the big thing that we kind of stress is winning every inning. And tonight, the box score will show that, we won every inning. Maybe not the first. What did we score in the first? I don't know if we scored in the first. So we lost the first.
Yeah, just got 2 in the second.
Yeah, but so we got them back. But that's kind of one thing that Coach Tadlock stresses a lot is just coming in and winning every inning, whether it's playing defense or swinging the bat. And so that was the most important thing probably for tonight is just we were out there swinging the bats and winning every inning.
How's it feeling swinging the bat and getting back into a groove?
Oh, it's nice. I've kind of settled in and kind of got comfortable. Had a little rough stretch to begin the year, and it's just baseball. And that was kind of the mindset that I took into it. Had a bunch of positive guys in the locker room, just picking me up every day, and whatnot. So it's nice to get comfortable and settled in finally, and hopefully I can keep swinging it.
I can't remember if you were out in center during the 5th, but Michael Davis turns that double play. What was your reaction?
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Kind of like Coach Tadlock was explaining, it was really odd. Michael Davis seems to make some of those weird plays. He doesn't make it look good, but he gets the job done, and that's what we enjoy. And it was huge just having those runners on first and second. I think there was no outs. Kind of surprised they didn't lay a bunt down, but we'll take it, and love watching Michael play.
I think I was kind of relaxed, and I think I separated balls and strikes pretty well today, and that's what our coaches preach, just separating balls and strikes and having good at-bats, and I think, we all kind of did that today.
3rd straight win over a top 10 team. Even looking back to this past weekend, when you lose to A&M, what was it, 9-0 or something? 9-0. Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit of a shellacking, but I mean, after that, I mean, you guys just never really seemed to look back. What do you think impressed you most about tonight?
I think it's just great how our team can come together and put some hits together like that and win big ball games like this. And I mean, I have a lot of confidence in these guys, and I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
For some of you new guys to the team, especially even Cam Warren, who had a couple of big hits tonight, what do you feel like it's taken over this, I guess, just first 4th of the season to be able to kind of get going and get in a groove, in a team that you're new to?
I mean, it took a little while at first in the fall. It was kind of, getting to know people, and after that, it kind of just came together, and now that the season's rolling, it kind of just, we're all, bonding and, creating a lot of chemistry as far as the team, and I think the older guys put a lot of confidence in the younger guys and the newer guys, and that really helps a lot.
What did you see from your pitchers today holding down the Arizona offense?
It was good. I mean, they went out there and, they did what, they do. And John Henry kept the ball down, Lanning, Patty, they all did good. And Freeman at the end, he came in and he just shoved. And, I mean, it's a lot of fun catching these guys. I love it. And they keep the ball down, they throw strikes and throw it where I need it, and then get some outs.
Just being able to put together 8 2-out RBIs, just never really giving up on any of these innings. What do you think that just says about the offense, not to really, give up with just 1 out left?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes back to having confidence in the batter behind us. You have 2 outs. It's kind of at that point like, okay, well, what do I mean? So you go up there, get a hit, and have confidence in the guy behind you to, move you around and score you. So I think we all have confidence in the lineup and every hitter that we have.
I think a couple of times it was like, I don't know how many out of the 2-out RBIs, but it seems like there at least a couple of different times where the bases were empty whenever those runs kind of started and you were able to string them together.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's really good. We like that. 2-out hits are good.
What do you think about the uniform?
I love these. These are. I mean, now I love them even more after the game. But no, they're really nice. I don't really wear my pants up, but I mean, we kind of had to today, so I like them though. They're nice.
If the score was flipped, it was like burn them.
Yeah. I know. At first we didn't. I mean, they look nice, but I didn't know how they were gonna, turn out. They're good though.